Hello and welcome, my subscribers and the Respawn Army. Today we're doing Ascension Zombies gameplay and a dual commentary with SD Zombies, who is another Dutch commentator from Holland. And would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, I'm SD Zombies or DCC Snipez, and I play mostly zombies on Black Ops, but I like to play some multiplayer as well, but mostly zombies.
So, what's your ratio of playing zombies to multiplayer?
I play, I think, around 80 hours of zombies and 70 hours of multiplayer. It's kind of a lot, but the multiplayer.
Hold up. These numbers are astronomical. 70 hours? I don't know of anybody that has 70 hours of play yet.
Nah, I play on one account with my father, so it looks like it is a lot, but myself I just played I think 20 or 19 hours.
Dude, that is a lot. I've played like 5 total hours of Black Ops since it came out.
Yeah, it's kind of free time what I do after school, because there isn't a lot to do here in the neighborhood, so you should do things inside the house, and it's bad weather outside, so you can't really do anything else.
Gotcha, you're up there rather far north. I'm sure it's pretty cold. So in Holland, do you actually live in the city or do you live way out in the country somewhere?
It's kind of in the middle. It's just in a neighborhood.
Gotcha. Okay. So what was next on our list of many topics to discuss?
I wanted to talk about what do you want to see in the new Call of Duty that is. Yeah, I don't know if it's coming out, but most likely it is. It's coming out this year.
Oh, what do I want to see in it? I haven't even thought about it. I want to see guns that are more different and unique. In Black Ops, they had guns that are very balanced, but unfortunately they weren't very unique. A lot of the guns had the exact same statistics, but just had like a slightly different kick. So you essentially had the same gun, but with a different model each time.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 had some unique guns, so I'd like to see it a little bit more like that. I do like the no stopping power. That's kind of a balancing thing. And I wish I could shoot when I was doing my dolphin dives. I really wish I could do that because I would love to show off doing dolphin dives and shooting. And yeah, that's really about it. Maybe some more effective sniping, not necessarily quick scoping, or maybe a little bit, because the quick scoping is so broken. I know people they can quick scope me faster with an actual regular scope because they do something funny with the zoom and the steady than I can when I put an ACOG scope. When I put an ACOG scope on my sniper rifle, I have to aim down sights and sit there and wait for like 2 or 3 seconds and then shoot, and it's really, really annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. I guess you don't play that much multiplayer, but does that happen in zombies, or can you actually quickscope in zombies?
You can quickscope in zombies when you upgrade your weapons, then you're able to quickscope. But otherwise, it's even as it is worse as in a multiplayer.
Really? So when you upgrade, like say the Drugnov or the L96, it turns into a quickscope machine?
Yeah. Um, Most likely the L96, the Dragunov isn't too good.
That is quite unusual. I didn't know that. Guess I should play more zombies. But what do you think of Ascension?
Yeah, Ascension is a great map. It's very big, but you can run around, but not as in you could in Kino the Chosen, just that you could make one steady circle around the whole map. That all zombies just backed behind you. In Ascension, you can do that at the stage where we are going to. You'll see that in the video, but in that stage you can run around.
The PhD flopper area?
Yeah, there you can run around. You can do that the best in solo, or with 4 people. We were with 3 people, so it didn't work out as good as it should.
3 people is actually really hard, because if you have 2 people, you can have one person watching 2 doors and the other person watching the other 2 doors. But if you have 3 people, especially in the beginning, we had problems because we would have one person on one door, one on one door, and then one person watching 2 doors, which was usually me, and I would get murdered somehow. So 3 is a really awkward number for zombies. I would really recommend doing 4 if you can help it.
Yeah. And I also want to ask about what did you like more, the zombies or special ops in Modern Warfare 2?
Definitely zombies. Spec Ops is fun. They had some interesting missions, but then some of them weren't that fun. And the replayability on Spec Ops has nothing on zombies. I can play zombies for a very long time, but I can only play Spec Ops for maybe an hour or so before I start getting bored.
Yeah, and it's also that you could do only some special op mission with 2 people. So if I had all special op missions cleared, and then I needed to play with someone else, and that someone else couldn't play the game really, so I never reached my 69 stars, unfortunately.
Yeah, but to be fair, they did something with this game where if you buy the Hardened or Veteran Edition or whatever, you get all the old zombies maps that only some people can play, which I didn't do. It wasn't worth the money to me, but then I needed to help out a friend of mine make a machinima, but unfortunately, he wanted to do it on the old zombies map, so I was like, damn, I don't have that.
Yeah, I bought the Hardened Edition for their old zombie maps because I started playing the zombies from World War.
Gotcha. So are you ranked very high on the leaderboards?
No, I was on round 49 in Kino der Toten, but then it all got reset, and I was on round 19. And since then, I didn't play really Kino more. I started playing Ascension.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. So, what is next on our big list here? Because I can't see it.
yeah. I want to ask if you're, what do you think about the Xbox versus PlayStation versus PC thing that everyone is just fanboying their own console?
I think the fanboys need to take a step back and realize that the things that they fanboy over, like Xbox is so great or PlayStation is so great, that is essentially a marketing ploy by the big companies. They like fanboys only because it's profitable. If these people, if the consoles didn't make money, the companies wouldn't give 2 shits about the people, which is true. And the big difference between Xbox and PlayStation is the PlayStation is more powerful if you design a game specifically for the PlayStation, because it's got that 7 or 8 core thing going on, really, really unique architecture in there. And if you build a game for the PlayStation 3, it's going to be fucking amazing. But on the flip side of that, Xbox is somewhat less powerful, but it's not as specific, so it's way easier to design for. And since a lot of the big games come out across all the consoles, they typically build the Xbox version first because the coding on that is so easy, and then they try and translate it to PlayStation and then to PC. And it's unfortunate because PC gamers get the butt end of all this code translation, and it'll get stuff like use left thumbstick to something something, or the whole game will crash. And PC gaming is really cool. I used to do that. The difference, if you're going to argue about who's better at gaming, skill-wise, it's going to be PC gamers because of the mouse control, and the speed at which they have to play is insanely fast, way faster than any of the consoles. If it were allowed for you to hook your Xbox up and play PC gamers would rape every single time. But converse to that, I think that console gamers are forced to play a little bit smarter than PC gamers because of their limitations in aiming and movement. Not to say that PC gamers play dumb, but they play an entirely different kind of game, which is largely reaction-based. Console gamers have to play a more predictive kind of game, so the good ones have to use their brains a little bit more, not tremendously more, but that's how I see the difference.
Yeah, and also about the Red Ring of Death, a lot of the PlayStation fanboys are saying that they do not have the Red Ring of Death, but I think the PlayStation just breaks down without any sign and it just doesn't work anymore. So it is kind of the same.
I don't know about that because I think PlayStation has a 1 or 2% failure rate, whereas the original Xbox had somewhere around 30% within the first year and up to 75% by the second or third year. If you remember when they launched the Xbox early, the reason there was a supply shortage was actually because so many Xboxes were failing and being rejected from the manufacturing line that there wasn't enough to meet demand, but they were pushing them out anyway. So if you bought a first generation Xbox, the chances of you having it now and still working after, say, regular daily use is probably less than 5%.
Yeah, I still have my PlayStation 2 right here, so that isn't really a problem. So, and I still play some Killzone 2, and Killzone 1 on it. Killzone is also a very good game, and I hate it when good games only come out for the PlayStation, and the lineup for the Xbox is not so, special. We only have Gears of War 3 and all the games that they have.
It's different markets. Xbox is more like shooters, shooting extreme shooters and gore,
Yeah.
and PlayStation is more, I mean, it's a Japanese brand, so they have a lot more Japanese games and platformers and arcaders and arcade games and that sort of stuff, but they don't have nearly as many games for the hardcore or online market as the Xbox does, so they're competing in somewhat different markets, or they have different specialties.
But you were talking about the PC and the Xbox and the PlayStation, but there is a Wii version for Black Ops, and how do you think about that?
I think it would be a joke. I mean, come on. When I had a Wii for a few years, the only games I ever had fun playing on it were Mario games and like Super Smash Brothers. Any sort of first-person shooter just looked like GoldenEye to me. The Wii is so far behind graphically, and the controls were so gimmicky that any kind of hardcore shooter game, I just felt like I was traveling back in time and playing House of the Dead in the arcades or something.
Yeah, I played it like 3 days ago. I played some World War with a friend, and he just was raping me on his Wii, and then we got to my house and I was playing on the Xbox, and I just raped him in playing. So it's a really difference on what platform you play if you're better in the game or not.
Yes, a huge difference, because on the consoles you don't have to aim with the sort of true to life gun aim down sight. I don't know how it works on Wii.
Yeah. And I want to ask also about how you think about the hardcore games that are going to come out for Kinect, or you hope to come out for Kinect?
I don't think Kinect is a hardcore market. I really don't. I don't think it's gonna hit like that.
No, but they said that Gears of War, that there was coming a new Gears of War, that would be able to play with Kinect. But I don't really see how they want to achieve that.
You should look up, I've seen an old demo where they had a guy play Half-Life 2 with Kinect. It actually worked pretty good.
Yeah. Also, World of Warcraft, they tried it with Kinect too, but that was just very weird, seeing people jump to gather some sources and stuff.
World of Warcraft is way too complicated.
Yeah.
We are running out of time here. SD Zombies, would you like to say one last thing to my subscribers before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I hope you like this video, of course, and if you want to see more Zombies gameplay, and check out my channel, and if you like it, subscribe.
Alright, good deal. Drift0r out.